Welcome back, folks. My sister Candace and her man Dave picked up this box from a estate sale. Thought I might like it and go through it, which yeah I would, and so I gave them their money for it, and I'm gonna go through it. I started going through it already, but apparently I made the video too long. My computer won't accept it. So I'm gonna have to keep them a little bit shorter. It's about 36 minutes long, so I'll have to keep it a little bit shorter. These are just a few of them that I pulled out that I wanted to keep, for my PC. Dave LaRoche, only because his son Adam LaRoche. He played baseball, first base. He's retired, but he has a ranch, a hunting ranch, and it's called the E3 Ranch. Obviously, an heir at first base. He got a name for his ranch, which is pretty awesome. But him and a few boys from baseball, they have a hunting show, and along with it's called Buck Commander, with the old boy from the Duck Commander, Robertson, Will Robertson, and they have their own little hunting show. But I don't know. I just seen Dave LaRoche and I thought that was pretty cool. But anyway, that's why I kept him. Ricky Henderson, Deion Sanders, Ricky Henderson, Mike Messina. Just a different looking card that I liked, and Bernie Williams. I just like the look of that card. I don't think I've ever seen it before. Andy Petit from the Yankees. That was pretty cool. And I come across this Robin Ventura, #1 draft pick. Pretty decent shape. I sleeved it up. It wasn't sleeved up before, but it still looks like it's in really good shape. The centering looks pretty good. It might be a little bit thinner up here at top. It's real close, but I might try to get that one graded. I'm not sure. And of course, Jim Abbott. I think that's the pitcher with just one hand. But that's pretty awesome. It's damaged. The card's damaged up here, but still liking Ben McDonald, a draft pick, which is awesome. He was a good pitcher back in the day, and I've never seen. I don't have this card, so that was awesome to come across that. This card was pretty unique. It's a #1 draft pick, but it's hockey, basketball, football, and baseball. I've never seen anything like that. Got the guys on the back. I don't recognize, any of the names. Erstad, I recognize that name. But I'm going to have to go back and take a look at that a little bit closer. And this one was a little bit different. Eric Kramer, but Detroit Lions, and that looks like a Chicago Bears logo. I was just real curious. I never did go look into it, but that's something I'm gonna do. See what is that's all about. I wonder why that's like that. It's pretty cool. It's just a different card I've never seen before. Never heard of them. Bowman 2000. I just liked it, so I kept it. White Sox team card. This is opening day. I've seen some opening day cards before that were pretty valuable. Never heard of this guy, but it's a rookie card and it's an opening day card. So I'm gonna look into that and see if that's anything special. And Luis Gonzalez, I always liked him as a player, so I kept him. Harold Baines, again, I always liked him. And Philippe Alou, Moses Alou's dad. It's way off center. You can tell it's really thin up here, a little bit thicker down here. you know, say thick up here, thinner down here, thin up top. It's really bad, but it's just Felipe Alou. It's an older card, so I like that. I'll keep it. Roger Clemens. These are just for my Mike Messina draft pick, which is pretty wild to come across that. Sleeved him up. That is so cool. I love seeing that stuff like that. And these I've never seen before. Top prospects. I can't really see all the names. That looks like Henry Rodriguez for the Dodgers, but Gerald Williams. That's pretty awesome. Oh yeah, Pat Mahomes. That's the father of Patrick Mahomes from the Kansas City Chiefs quarterback. And I recognized that, and I was like, that is so cool. And he's a rookie, and it's just so wild. That is so cool. I like that card. It's a little off center, a little bit to the left. And Barry Bonds, come across that. That's off center again, to the left. Did I say Barry Bonds? Yeah, okay. Greg Jeffries, always liked him. He always had a mouthful of chew. George Brett, Alex Rodriguez. I've never seen that card. I thought that was pretty cool. Always a great player. George Brett, Mini. Tommy Agee is just the Dodgers, so I kept that for my boy. And Corey Snyder, rookie card. I just like rookie cards. There's always something special there. So yeah, so I got to keep this video down to a certain amount of time. Again, you didn't see the first video, but it's got basketball, hockey, football. It's got everything. Baseball. It's got everything in there. So it's going to take quite a few videos to get through it. I found some in cereal boxes. So it's funny. I don't know where it's at. It's down there. Okay. But anyway, I found so many things. It's funny how they packed them. You don't expect too much from these. But again, I've come across what I showed you, and it's pretty awesome. I'm glad I come across the cards I did. So these are classics, and they're usually nothing really big in here. But every once in a while, you get that one. I found one classic in there, and it had a big name on it, and that was wild. Jordan, wrong Jordan. Yeah, I was hoping to find, you always hope to find Johnny Bench rookie, Nolan Ryan rookie. It's got basketball in here. You want to find a Jordan rookie. They're usually taken out. Did they take them out? You know, this one's already sleeved up. Ron Reed. Never heard of him. Dobson, Willie Randolph. Cards a little wore out. Mickey Rivers, that's pretty sweet. Yeah, he played in the early 70s, yeah. Randolph. That's pretty sweet. Ortiz. Alex Gonzalez. Rookie class. Who is that? Lopez? Does it say Mendy Lopez? I've never heard of him. Maybe Perez. Yeah. Ernie Young. Interesting. Oops. 9 home run heroes. Let's see if Gibby is in there. I'll never forget that. I think it was 82. He hit that home run. That was so sweet. Matt Williams, yeah, that's a big name. Devereaux, Gary Gaetti, Ray Lakeford, Joe Carter, Darren Dalton, Dave Holmes. Too big to write home about. Leaf, $5. Wow. There better be some big names in here. I mean, they gave one price for this whole box, $20. But $5 just for this one. Harold Reynolds, not bad. Dickie Thon, Kevin Mitchell's pretty good. Martinez, Billy Rippin, Ivan Rodriguez. I'll keep him aside. Armstrong, Mark Grace. Set him aside as well. Often. Not much in there. $1. That's more like it. Oh, it's got tape. Oh, okay, good. Spoon, Chris Mullen, that's pretty good. Pulling beside Jalen Rose. He played for Indy for a little while. Bobby Hurley. That's pretty well. Oh, classic. I really don't care for these. Sheffield. Bruno. Thomas Jordan. Boney. And looks like some hockey. Cartier. Clean, not bad. McLean, not bad. Ron Curry. I don't know if there's any relation to Stephon Curry or not. Depends how old these cards are. Don't have a clue. Oh wow, Dick Vitale, that's pretty cool. He's a great announcer and everything for basketball. Got really excited. I'll keep him. The card's not in the best shape, but Jorge Fabregas, John Watson, Jude, Melendez, Joby Messier. I don't think that's the big Messier. Ben Baker. Yeah, now you're going to separate them. Okay. Some draft picks. 75 cents, that's more like it. Yeah, we're about 15 minutes. try to keep it under 20. Let's see, around 20. Let's see if my computer accepts it. I'm not one of these big boys with all the big tools. Looks like he's taking his school picture, doesn't he? Benji Gill. Oh yeah, I know to draft pick. I'm gonna look for Derek Jeter's 92 draft pick. Be really nice. Charles Ferguson, Jeremy Lee, Alan Bennis. I know the name. I'm gonna keep that aside. It's real bad off from top to bottom. But there's something about that name. Chris Switcher. Tyler Green. Something about that Dennis name. I think it's a pitcher for what I'm thinking of is for the Yankees. But I'm going to keep that aside. Just looks like some racing. There's a few names that Joe Gibbs, that's a big name. I'll keep him. Hagen. Kendrick. Jackson. Allison over here. Larry McClure. Bud Moore. Penske. Yeah. Roush. I think I'll keep him. He's a big name in the automotive industry. Engines and Mustangs and such, I believe. Don't quote me on that. Yates. Wood. Ulrich and Hendrick. Oh, this might be the last couple here we're getting. I'm gonna get this. Oh, it gets a little bit thicker. Getting close to 20 minutes. $1. That's not bad. Blackhawks, Monte. I want to see a Patrick Roy. It's Roy, but it's, I don't know how they pronounce it. Hoy or something. Vernon. Ashton. Murphy. Papa. Darren Papa. Or Lemieux. Or, of course, the great one. Nope. Well, folks, I'm going to go ahead and get one more. I got 18 minutes. We got about a minute left for 20 minutes. It's a classic. Of course, we're going to end up with a classic. Maybe. If I get my sausages in there. All right, Reddington, Trice, Ramos, Randy North. Get out of town. Get out of town. I am so glad I found that. My wife is gonna, I'm gonna hurry up and explain this. Growing up in Baldwin Park, I helped coach this guy in the major fillies at Lucky Baldwin. Lucky Baldwin was at Pleasant View Elementary School. He was on the major fillies, and I was just 15. Our coach, our manager, what do you want to call him, Eric Richardson. And I was just a kid helping the team, and he was a great player. He was a pitcher and a catcher on that particular team. They were probably 12. And they'd always walk him because he'd always hit it over their heads and he'd get a home run. They'd always walk him and made him so mad. I told him, hey, they get one close enough to you, you step into it and you hit it. And he did that and he flew out. And Eric was so upset, because, of course, a walk is a hit. And, and someone on base can eventually score and you can win, that's how it's played. But this kid was just a kid, 12 years old, and they'd always walk him. And he just didn't get a chance to bat. And he hated it. And I told him, step into it and hit it, man, But anyway, now he's a manager of AAA teams. I mean, he made the bigs. He's got a Super Bowl, World Series ring for Toronto Blue Jays. I cannot believe this. I am. This, when my sister finds out, this is. I don't need to open anything else, but of course I'm going to. But this is the best thing for me, that just personally for me. I was in Syracuse, New York, visiting my brother, and he was a manager of the Syracuse Chiefs at the time, and I didn't know it. And he was right there, and I could have ran into him and reminisced, blah blah blah. But I got home and I looked him up, and I seen that Syracuse Chiefs was playing the Indianapolis Indians on a certain day, and I'm heck yeah, I got tickets. I got it the first base side, the visitor side, so I could be right there. We got there early, me and my wife, and he was out there talking to the grounds keepers, and I hollered at him. I had pictures of when we were kids. And these particular kids on that team, they gave me a little trophy. It was a baseball mitt that held a ball, and they all signed that ball and said, "Thanks, Coach Brian, for your help." And I showed him all that and everything, and showed him the pictures of me at Lucky Baldwin and him and his brother Tommy, that kind of thing, and it was just awesome. But now I think he's back in California. Last I heard, he was managing out back in California now. So I just want to throw that at you. It's just a great another memory for me. I'm blown away by this. I looked online. I was going to buy a couple of his cards just for the heck of it, just to have them. And this is just I'm blown away. My wife is gonna freak on this. I'm gonna get off right here before I spend too much time, because I don't know how long these videos are going to be accepted. But I'm gonna run this over to her. She's gonna flip out. This is just great for me. I am so excited. I appreciate you guys watching. Like and subscribe, all that stuff. Help me out. I appreciate it. You guys like this? Give me some comments. What you think you like about it, what you don't like about it. And I appreciate it, man. Y'all have a good day.